Well, you follow another stereotype. A black man doesn't know what time it is.
No, I think the stereotype is that black dudes don't fucking give a shit what time it is.
No, it's that they don't show
It
up on
is
time.
10 o'clock
It's-
now.
Yeah, because they don't give a shit.
Teddy was only like 20 seconds off.
I mean, really.
He's still late.
Oh yeah.
Live now.
We're live now? Oh,
Yeah, we're
shit.
fucking live, dude.
Fuck, we're doing it live already. Ladies and gentlemen, we're live.
Oh my god.
Fuck. All right. Of course, it's an Ashtray episode. You're going to get all the best of this. All right. Jesus.
No, fuck this. I'm drinking.
Teddy, stop coughing. I'll start.
Yeah, because that's the reason.
You're damn right you should be drinking. All right, ladies and gentlemen, tonight on the Red Eye Report, we're going to talk about personal transporters, the nerdy-ass topic that I have the bruises to prove. With us tonight, we've got some generalities. I had, basically cliff notes here for what I would say in an intro about my castmates. So for Mystic is something diabetes. And next to him is Teddy. Something
about black people. Go ahead.
Go in there. A black man stuck in Disney World. And over to the left of him is our all-seeing oracle. Something about eye drops in bath salts. And then, of course, there's me, the Ashtray, which would be something delayed gratification, pornographic addicted alcoholic. And this is the Red Eye Report.
Wow, that was pretty great. Dude, I thought your dog was dead, Teddy. I haven't seen your dog.
Yeah, we were thinking maybe your dog died or like you weren't.
We went back.
raising
So
it
we
right.
went back. I did kill her because I was frustrated. So we went back, got her sister. This is Samus too. Isn't that right, Samus?
That's actually not the right. That's not the
No, it's
same
the
original
same.
dog.
Yeah, this is the same dog. God damn it!
Oh, it'd be really funny if
Fucking
you actually did.
shit. Why would it be
Jesus
funny if I
fucking
murdered a
Christ,
dog and
dude.
went back and got his sister?
No, I thought you just traded it back in with the breeder. Some people do that shit.
Jesus.
All right.
I'm not giving you this. It's weed candy, and I get it.
So
Get away from me. Get away from
Come
me.
on.
to do this episode proper, let's start with our moment of inhalant. Since I
Okay.
just
If you
got
go for
my-
that bag, I'm gonna punch you in the dick. I swear to God. Don't even think about it.
Your
Don't
ears
even
You
think
look
about it.
so good.
perked up like, oh man, I hate when I get dick punched. Look at dog nose. Look, there it
Hear
goes.
me?
Now we
Yeah.
can.
Come on.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, personal transporters, which I was trying to find the term, the kind of overarching term of these devices, which are considered basically motorized micro-mobility vehicles is another term. They include electric skateboarders, kick scooters. I'm not even sure what a fucking kick scooter is.
Let's go power by kicking.
Oh,
Where you
kick
kick it?
scooter. It's actually a kick scooter is similar to
Like
the
electric kind of.
the electric birds and whatever the other brand is that put those scooters out around town. We also got some segways, self-balancing unicycles. What Oracle's got there on the old Monotron is the called the Autoped. It was the very first what you would call personal transportation. It was basically an electric motor scooter.
Damn. This thing
that
was
had a handle throttle.
1919?
Yep.
Sexy.
It 1915 to 1922 is when they were sold by a company in New York City.
How fast could this thing go?
Let's see. It says
Fast enough to kill you, probably.
10-inch wheels.
Like 2 miles an hour.
Oh, power
I mean,
top
really,
speed
it's
20.
20.
Oh, really?
20.
miles an hour.
I-
Not
so a lot of
fucking
people
bad.
did die because
Yeah.
corporations
I'm sure.
didn't even wear
City
helmets
in
when they played football.
1919.
Yeah,
yeah.
they're probably more often hit by a big pack of horses pulling wagons, than there were some automobiles then. But
There were a lot of. I mean, the pavement then could not have been as smooth as.
I don't know. New York in 1919, I don't think there's that many horses left.
maybe not. Yeah, probably mostly all public transportation and motor cars.
Model A is fucking heavier.
So yeah, that's like considered the first. Then
shit.
it's kind of like, oh, there was some things in the 80s called the Sinclair C5, which was just some like weird, dumb. It was basically an incumbent bicycle that was electric. You know those weird bicycles you see people ride on that are like they're leaning back like they're in a chair?
Incumbent?
Probably.
Incumbent.
I mean, like the old people bikes where they lean back and they got to put. I get what
They're almost like laying back in a
recumbent,
seat.
yeah.
Yeah. Is that like because they have bad joints or something, or what's the whole deal
Well,
with that?
it's like that's the type of bike that I would have to use with my hip because you can't put pressure. Like if I was to try to straddle a fucking bike seat and like rotate my hip, it'd be impossible.
There you go.
You, like,
you
sit
need to
down,
get
it's
yourself some
recumbent.
recumbency.
Well, that's what I do when I go to the Y. I use. They have those stationary ones like that where you just sit down and pedal.
Nice.
All right, do you guys remember before we move on? You remember those fucking things in the 80s where you like sit on them? They had two little handles and you just wiggle, like you get going and you wiggle to fucking it's locomotion to move you. Yeah.
What you sit on it?
Oh,
You
yeah.
sit on it and
wiggle?
just wiggle back and forth like this, and that's how you got to go.
Yeah.
And once you did it enough times, you start going. You can steer and shit, but you always had to wiggle to get them going. Yeah, that shit was dope.
Was that where it was like a weird,
I forgot.
almost like two little like they're foot things, and there's a wheel in the middle, and then two wheels on the ends?
Yes.
No, those are called big wheels, though. You can pedal those. This one you couldn't pedal.
You're talking about big. No, these were like you sit on them. They had a wheel.
Oh,
this thing here.
Yeah,
here, look.
You're
at
bringing
the...
up pictures of wood. Oh, there you go.
This you sat on it kind of like a big wheel, but you had to wiggle the wheel. The wheel, I don't believe was that.
Was this when we were kids? You talking? Well,
like I said, back in the 80s.
Okay.
Yeah.
I probably didn't have one because I was poor.
Well, I didn't have one either, but I remember the first time I used it was at General Motors family picnic.
Oh, you're at General Motors family picnic. You probably had a nice union job.
I got it right here.
Or then.
Jesus Christ! Some of my father's in the union. Ashtray, what the fuck about it?
I'm giving you shit.
Yeah,
fucking
fuck
Pinkerton,
you,
man.
I love unions. All
there you
right.
go, Oracle. There's the image.
Oracle's gonna
Pull
bring
that
an
up.
image
All right,
up.
I'm gonna bring it up.
Meanwhile,
This thing looks like a huge piece of shit.
It is, dude. It was. You like sat on it and you fucking move it back and forth and the locomotion.
Oh, now I remember what you're talking about.
Yes,
You're absolutely right. Had like roller skating wheels under it. Sorry, couldn't find this.
Dude,
Yes,
that looks
and you
that
sat
looks
really
like
low.
Ronald McDonald was doing meth all week and like put that together in his garage.
Yep. Yeah, basically your only drive was just moving those two wheels back and forth and a little bit of fucking body momentum. Total bullshit.
For kids trying
cool
to.
when
It
you were
was
like
fucking
6,
cool, right?
Yeah, you're right.
When
we were kids, it was cool.
Awesome.
It was way cooler than those boards in gym class that was just 4 caster wheels on a 12 by 12 inch board.
Like a little fucking.
Thank God they were at least sanded. But you just sat on them and you got pushed around, which is like, somebody originated that idea, probably back in the 50s. And like, it is why we all experience it. Like, let's just put some caster wheels, a cheap way to make them feel like they're having fun. Fucking look what we do. All right, moving along to Dean Kamen. He's the guy who invented or started Segway. He actually filed the first patent in 1994.
Shit.
Somebody originated that idea. What's that?
I thought they were older than that.
No, they actually only launched in 2001. I remember the hype. Do you guys remember the hype?
Kinda. but not really because I was never gonna buy one.
The Segways?
Yeah, before the Segway like launched, what it was just this like, you can bring up the link there for the Segway. Or show the picture of the dork police officer on board.
Yeah,
but
I got a Segway.
Their marketing campaign was genius in the sense that it got a lot of people's attention. And there was like these news reports that are like, oh man, this like patent, like we can't really understand it, but like it's gonna be like super important. Like it's gonna. Someone said, oh, it's gonna be more important than the internet.
What's up, hey man? What's up, Sean?
These aren't Segways. These are electric unicycles.
Electric. Yeah, because you clicked on the electric unicycle.
No, it says the Segway, and then I click on the link, and it's electric unicycle.
Oh, looks like Ashtray.
All right, I probably fucked up. Hold on.
Blaming.
Yeah, you're right.
Blaming the director. It was the producer's fault.
Okay, blame the producer. That's why I was bitching about my copy paste not working. Ladies and gentlemen, there's my copy paste not working.
It says personal transportation motorcycle.
Right.
I agree to endorse that message.
There we go. That's the Segway that I know and love.
Yeah. So you can remember this thing. Such notable public figures as Usain Bolt and George W. Bush were fallen prey to this Segway. So it was. They even said like Steve Jobs at the time said it's as big a deal as the PC, but later retracted that, saying it sucked, presumably referring to the design. In commenting about the boutique price, asking, "You sure your market is upscale consumers for transportation?" It's like the guy who sells fucking Macs forever for or like for $1,000 more than they should be.
I've never seen Usain Bolt get taken out by the fucking Segway. Like,
you missed this?
I don't remember. If I have seen, I don't remember. But yeah, this fucking taken out by a fat man on a Segway, bro.
Funny. It's funny because he wasn't seriously hurt, but he put on a good show there. It's like, oh damn. I mean,
right.
Although I would be freaking out as a runner.
Doctor said, oh shit! Doctor said I need a backiotomy.
Right.
So Segway turns out in June 2020, Ninebot, the actual company that bought Segway brand, and of course then I'm sure has their patents. They announced in 2020 that they're stopping the old school 2-wheel Segway that there's a picture,
Segway that everyone knows and loves.
Everyone knows,
right.
Yep. Because check it out, they've only sold 140,000 units during the entire lifetime.
Wow. How long is it? It came out in 2000.
That's terrible. 2001.
2001. Okay.
Damn.
To 2020. It's almost 2 decades.
Almost 20 years.
And they only sold
140,000.
And mostly it was like fucking to like these police forces and stuff that are
I bet you there's hookers that have fucking sold their pussy more than that in 20 years.
Oh yeah. Apparently they went for about $5,000.
Pussy's gonna sell better than the Segway. It's not.
You don't have to sell pussy. That shit sells.
I mean, really.
But the thing is though, Segway was bought in 2016 by Ninebot Incorporated, and
you don't have to. I mean, I'm pretty sure you don't have to sell a lot. I mean, they sold 160-some thousand of them. I'm pretty sure they're the only people who can fix them or replace them, or a lot of the stuff might be. If they were smart, a lot of it was proprietary. So if your wheels go out, you need our wheels. You got to get them from us and things like that. So
yeah, but 140,000 in almost 20 years. That's so small, like compared to.
It's very small. It's very small.
The thing is that they were bought by Ninebot, and they've basically pivoted. Segway now, the Segway brand makes self-balancing unicycles and scooters. So this, even though Segway is just a brand, the company the Ninebot probably makes the same scooters that the Bird company uses.
So that's
that you rent
7,000
around town
scooters a year on average. 140,000 divided by 27,000 scooters.
No, that's
a year.
not scooters. Those are the old school Segways.
Or, I'm sorry, the Segways times 5,000 a piece. You said about.
So they're making all of those.
So they're making $35 million.
So now this Ninebot, they're the ones that are making all those scooters that are popping up in cities across the U.S.
They're one of the companies that are making those scooters. They're also making the electric unicycle.
I've actually seen people. I've seen people using those things.
The I've only seen one person in town here use the electric unicycle. But I've seen a number of people with the called one wheel, which is like the skateboard with the big fat wheel in the middle. Koozie. But the electric unicycle, you could pull up. There's that guy there in the fucking red jumper.
Yeah. Was this guy like fucking Slipknot fan or something?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think what it was is like he's literally. I wouldn't be surprised by the looks of it. He's at Burning Man.
Oh,
but
yeah.
He apparently.
You can just tell that from the sand in the background.
So what he did is he took the technology from an actual Segway, the old traditional one we love to make fun of. He took that technology and put it on just one wheel, and then like you can see in the picture, he made like a little seat, like a unicycle, and like it was a prototype, and I think he patented that, and then other people just took off with the electric unicycle idea. Let's see, put the video up of let's see here. There says King Song S18. You show that the picture down there below the guy in the jumpsuit on the outline.
The video?
So, well, yeah, you can show that. That video fine. Go to about the 3-minute mark. So Oracle was actually at my house. Yes, Oracle was at my house, and my dad was like, "Yeah, I got a gift for you." And all right, what are you talking? He brings out this big fucking box that I thought was furniture or something. And I was like, I have no room in my place. And then he says, Google King Song S18. I have no fucking clue what that means. But I thought, being he's a musician and I'm a DJ, must be some music equipment or something. And this comes up. And I'm like, what? Like I showed these to him maybe 3 years ago when Segway came out with their first ones. And it was also right when the one wheel came out as well. And just watching those videos, I'm like, man, that'd be really cool. But it's like,
watching this video reminds me of Gizmo Duck from DuckTales.
Gizmo Duck had that center.
Because he had his center, his legs hand together, his center wheel.
I was trying to remember what cartoon character had that.
This is Gizmo Duck on DuckTales, man.
Mm-hmm. Fuck, I forgot about him. Anyways, yeah, so my dad here, behind my back, this is the most expensive thing my father's ever bought me, other than paying child support. Never bought me a vehicle. I've never had to ask him for money to bail me out or anything like that.
Hey, Miss, say there was a guy on the Dragon Tail with a unicycle.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
At that road or whatever?
Yeah, 318 turns, 11 miles in East Tennessee. Yeah.
So, one of these motorized ones?
Anyways, this...
I'm not sure. He put it in the chat here. If you could elaborate on that, hey, man, that'd be awesome. Or if you had video.
So this electric unicycle has it's one of this last most recent gen model. There's a couple of them now where for the first time they actually have actual suspension in the back, which you can see, and he takes it over fucking potholes, speed bumps, jumps it upstairs and shit. It's basically like a professional mountain bike suspension where you can connect an air pump and adjust the pressure in it. to your weight. And so, yeah, it's this ridiculous like death machine I've got now that I need to get myself some like wrist guards, and it's like those
So
pictures.
have you tried it at all yet?
Oh yeah, well I mean I'm just trying to get the hang of it. That's what those pictures of that was like Mystic's mom was hard to ride all night or whatever. All those bruises are from this unicycle. It's 50 pounds, so like once it starts to tip out of over like 5 degrees, it bangs into the side of your leg and leaves a bunch of bruises. I mean, I'm sure it's just kind of like I got to get better at that form of like clamping down, like I'm trying to keep my knees tight.
Right.
And another thing through watching some videos I learned is they're like, don't lean forward with your body. Actually keep your body up straight, but like tip your toes forward and it picks up that lean. But yeah, when my dad gave it to me, like this Oracle was down for catch the meat raffle, and we had all been drinking, and we get a fire going.
Was it everything you ever dreamed, Oracle? Was it?
There was a lot of
selling. Was it human meat? I mean,
there was a lot of wet slapping. Let's just put it that way. I'm just kidding. It was a lot of fun.
We were all we had pretty good buzz on. We also had some mushrooms too, and it's like getting this thing out and like reading it. It's just like, it's like, you know what? I gotta be sober to even try to start to.
I thought we were gonna hear like some hangover type shit.
Oh no!
Alcohol, mushrooms, and then we whipped out the motorized unicycle.
Well, it was just the
emergency room.
But yeah, so my dad stuck around for another day, and helped. Like, he got the fucking shock all primed and shit while I was at work, and we tried it out like just using the wall next door, and like holy fuck, like with this humidity too, it is a workout. And all those bruises is because it's like 50. It's like balancing 50 pounds, 50-pound wheelbarrow with just the wheel, between your knees though. Clank, clonk, clank. But yeah, I think it looks really fun once I get the hang of it. You see in the video here too. It's rated
fix that. You can get
like a motorcycle. You can take it in and like fucking wash it off. So yeah, if you hear some tragic accident in the news soon, that may be me.
Yeah. I mean, so you all have those little scooters on y'all town too, right? Those little bird scooters and shit. And
we had.
Are they?
But I think they're back. At least I saw.
Are they as annoying to you all downtown as they are to me? But
they're annoying to all the locals.
Yeah, I remember the people riding them. I do look forward to the drunk video of the person coming down and just biting it in front of you when you're at a stoplight. It's pretty.
I guess they're not so bad. Like in Providence, they're around, and you see college kids riding them, and you see them doing dumb fucking shit. But there are gangs of people on fucking 4-wheelers and stuff doing way dumber.
Oh yeah, and the dirt bikes.
Oh yeah, dude. They fucking pulled a woman out of her car and beat the shit out of her like last week.
Oh, those like gangs of 4-wheelers.
Oh yeah, dude.
Are those some of those stories that I've seen online, right? Where it's like they fucking riding up and down the steps of like public buildings and shit.
Well, I don't know about that, but they'll get like, I don't know, 10 to 20 of them, and then they ride around and they don't follow any of the traffic lights or anything. They just roll through or stop.
Right.
And like the woman honked her horn behind him.
Oh.
She had her like 8-year-old daughter behind her. They fucking pinned her in and then pulled her out of the car and beat the shit out of her.
They beat the shit out of her too?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. At that point, that's when they're on.
Where were you?
In a car. Just
I was in Wisconsin. This happened like last week.
Video.
Where were you?
Yeah. What am I, fucking Superman?
I was the one that came up with the idea to pin her in. Let's get that bitch.
You're the pride of Providence. I thought you'd be there to protect her.
Jesus. Where were you?
They're on their fucking own.
Down, Oracle. How dare you be on vacation?
I
guess to take a day off.
Click on the link below that picture of the one I got, that one wheel fails. This is actually the one I was really leaning on getting. And the good model, well, I guess it's about the same price, because I did, after the fact, looked up the one my dad got me is $2,000. Has never fucking bought me.
Okay, so to answer your question earlier, Oracle, Heyman said, yeah, it was a battery unicycle. He had full gear on. And he's fallen before, and Killboy has the pics. I wonder if I can find him on Killboy.
Man, that fucking... it sounds fucking sketchy as shit.
Oh, yeah. Fast forward to these dorks talking. They're just kind of introducing him, but the rest of it's fail compilation. But the one wheel is a skateboard, essentially like a skateboard with a wheel in the center, instead of, wheels front and end. And by tipping forward or backwards, it basically is the similar concept where it starts to drive faster to keep up from you tipping over, and that's how you drive forward. The thing is, I guess it has a system called pushback, and a lot of these fail videos you're seeing is like people they've pushed it, like they drain their battery enough that the board, pushes back against you when you're trying to lean forward, like make it go faster. And by pushing back against you, it's telling you, hey, your battery's getting low. But people just keep leaning, like, come on, go faster. And problem with the one board is because it's like a skateboard, you see in those videos, when that front end tips down, like boom, you wipe out. There isn't much way around it. At least with the unicycle, like you can kind of just step off it and let it crash.
But okay, so when the battery goes dead, does the wheel lock up or something? Does it not roll freely? I mean,
well, yeah, like it doesn't. It's no longer like pushing. So
I got you. So
yeah, so
all the momentum going forward,
all that momentum, and then the front of the, because it's like a skateboard.
Yeah.
The front of it dives right into the pavement, and I mean, there really isn't any way around that other than like maybe they could put some little wheels, like little training wheels, like just so you don't fucking biff it. But anyways, this is the thing I was actually seriously considering it, especially when we got the COVID money. I was like, well, if I've been saving my car payments and got like more money than I've ever had, so it's kind of like, well, maybe I could splurge that extra fun money. Don't have no kids to worry about, and but whatever, it's kind of, I was like, nah, kept putting it off, and then my dad shows up with this fucking electric unicycle, which I'm not supposed to tell my siblings about yet till I get good at it. He's like, I don't want them to think playing favorites.
Well, he is playing favorites if you got you this thing. I mean, it's got to be.
Well, you're lucky that my siblings don't watch the show because
like $700 or something.
What's that?
It's not, how much is this thing retail for?
The one that I got?
Yeah, it's got to be over $500.
$2,000.
Holy fuck!
I mean, jeez.
Damn.
Really?
2,000. Yeah, it's like I didn't know the price when he gave it to me.
He's playing favorites, bro.
Yeah.
Did he sneak into your bedroom when you were a kid and want you to
He's
forget?
been
what is going on here?
No, but I'm the firstborn, and I'm also the only one who's following his footsteps as far as being like a performer. But anyways, yeah, that's why like Oracle was there. You saw how I'm like, what? Like, this is not what I was expecting. Nor have I ever gotten anything of this like monetary value from him before. I mean, I know he's in a good spot right now where he's like got his house paid off and shit, and like not much debt. He's putting.
Are you talking about this thing or what?
You're right.
Look, he's
all right.
He's paying reverence to his father, who just.
I am because I am.
I mean, like, let the brother have it. Okay?
Thank you, Teddy.
Let
because
him have it.
I know, Mystic, your dad never bought you a RoboCop boot.
No,
you had to pay through it yourself. But
He's going after the boot. That's not fair.
I know it's not fair. So
that's not fair, man. That is a medical condition. Don't do that shit.
Here's we'll move on now to the you tell Ashtray didn't have all his links in. The hoverboard. Counterfeit hoverboards.
Counterfeit hover. I refuse to call them hoverboards because these things don't hover.
Okay. Are these the ones that fucking exploded?
Exploded and caught on fire and shit, yeah.
Yeah, like so what here, where was that link at? It was some dude, like the dude who invented it, right? He like Shane Chen, he was an American businessman and founder. He basically started a Kickstarter for it. And he also got like endorsement from celebrities like Justin Bieber, Jamie Foxx, Kendall Jenner, Soulja Boy. So, but by June 2015, there was like so many different manufacturers in China that were basically just ripping off the and as you can see in this news article, where it's like the customs official was like, this looks a little fishy. Notices a little fucking thing wrong on the plug. And then they tear one apart and look at the batteries. Instead of Samsung batteries, it's Samsung. It's just like complete or they're Samsung. So he I don't know what if that guy like granted like China just rips off anything. He just probably didn't have the money.
Basically anything you get off of fucking Amazon, you open it up and it's got like horrible English translation manuals and shit. But
yeah,
usually it doesn't explode.
These batteries were starting on fire and shit because they're cheap and knockoffs. And the technology for lithium-ion batteries to basically control the flow
they were
of that charging and to not charge, or trickle charge. It's like, oh yeah,
you can just say they were overcharging instead of giving like a paragraph.
We took this out of
fucking catch on fire.
You're right, Teddy. So they catch on fire. Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. We're at 32 minutes. I was trying to stretch things out here because I wasn't sure if I had enough material. So we're going to move on along to what's sexy? Oracle.
That was a quick fucking transition.
Whatever.
All right. So
I was trying to waste time, but I don't know. Now that I wasn't keeping track of time and don't have to waste time.
You're right.
Okay. So give us an ETA on when we can get a video of you fucking riding your little unicycle fucking thing.
Okay, wait. Hey, Miss sent me the photo of the guy on the.
Maybe another month.
Another month. Okay, we're gonna check in another month here.
There you go, Ash. There you go. Yeah. Here's a video. Here's a picture of the guy on the tail of the dragon.
Put it in the feed.
Okay,
here.
Thank you, hey Miss. Appreciate that.
All right.
Oh fuck, he's got like a camera and antenna on him?
Damn, dude.
But he looks like he's riding a dirt bike, with his gear. The heavy duty. Is that a Dre Beat speaker on the top?
Probably.
Is that a camera or is that an antenna?
That's what I was wondering. Yeah, it looks like almost like an antenna. Maybe it's one of those 3D cameras, which I have to admit are pretty cool looking. But at the same time, it's like a lot of these wipeout videos we saw where people holding their fucking
standing up has got to be fucking tiring. I'm sorry. Christ.
Oh yeah, I mean that is.
I mean, knowing how that road goes, man, that's got to be fucking tiring.
Just trying to keep that thing balanced. So here. Just.
Do you think this dude gets a ride up there, like in a car or in a truck?
Of course. He's got to start on the top because the battery would be dead by the time you got to the top if you start.
Okay, it's just 22. How many miles will the battery last, Ashtray?
So it's like it says 60 miles, but the reviewer guy was saying like, for him, like he's going upstairs and jumps and shit, 30 miles.
Okay. Because once you turn on US 29, it's like 22. I think it's like 11 or 22 miles. Can't remember. I believe it was like 22 miles before the actual.
Supposedly, this one I got goes up to 30 miles an hour.
I can't remember him as I'm
gonna fucking die if I don't take it slow.
Okay,
but I'm pretty sure like you said, with terrain and shit.
1 month. We're gonna check in.
Yep, I might just be doing little circles in my driveway.
If you don't bring that shit to the wedding and ride around with a microphone while you DJ, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm just telling you. You doing circles, running around the motherfucker on the grass, like, how we doing, y'all?
I am not gonna be.
I will be pissed.
I'd be surprised if I felt confident enough to bring it to even show you, like, hey, I can do it a little bit.
I see you doing it and like rolling around and like lock it into a tent pole and knock everything over.
Exactly.
Like, my wedding, so let's not do that.
We won't. All right. So Oracle, No One Lives Forever revival.
Yes, No One Lives Forever revival. So I was checking out a PC Gamer article about the best free games of 2021 on PC, and just seeing if there was anything on there that struck my fancy. There was a lot of free-to-play bullshit that I don't give a fuck about. And then they're like classic PC games that are the favorites of 2021. And I saw this No One Lives Forever revival project. So No One Lives Forever is a series from the late 90s, early 2000s. It was an old Monolith game who they made awesome first-person shooters back in the day. And
I wouldn't call them awesome. They were good.
They were fucking great, man. And
they were good. Monolith was that company that came out with that game that they're supposed to have 3 of them, right? And they had that big ass $1 million prize, but the game then they go bankrupt or something before the game. The other 2 games came out. Is that the company I'm thinking of? Monolith.
What was the game?
I don't know. What happened. They definitely went under.
Little mini documentary.
They definitely went under, and this is a Sierra game, and Sierra they went under. They like sold their company to like scam artists or something. I don't know. Anyway,
really?
Yeah. So,
man, they made like Caesar 3. I loved that shit as a kid.
Yeah. So the No One Lives Forever follows Kate Archer, and Kate Archer is a female James Bond. Think 007
any trailer
or GoldenEye. So here is the gameplay. This is No One Lives Forever 2. And let me just put it on here. So think GoldenEye, except with a great sense of humor. So it's kind of got this like campy, funny stuff. Like one of the mechanics in the game is you're a spy, so you're rifling through like a lot of drawers and things looking for documents. And as you're searching through the documents, sometimes you get pertinent information that's good for your mission, and other times you get these memos, and the memos are always like funny, like memos, like Soviet memos about how you have to if you get caught stealing 18 cigarettes, you'll be killed by firing squad. If you don't smoke 18 cigarettes, you'll be killed. Like, it just absurd bullshit. But it has awesome shooting, awesome stealth. You have to like hide the bodies and shit. Otherwise, the enemies will keep on going. And it's just overall, the presentation, it has a very cinematic thing. So these games are free. So if you go to the link, which is NOLF, so when No One Lives Forever, revival.tk. And you can download the first.
Stand for?
I don't know what TK stands for. So yeah, you can download the first one. I couldn't get that to work on my computer. The second one, which the graphics, I can't believe how good the fucking graphics are in the gameplay. This game came out in 2002.
You can download it for free right there.
Yeah, on the website, because of licensing hell, because of all this shit with the companies going under, you cannot buy this game anymore. You can't buy these games.
License isn't owned by anyone, really, or what?
Yeah, you can't. Like, it's just fucking. You just can't buy it because of the licensing shit that happened. And then they also have Project Jack, which I never played that. I think that is like an expansion for 2. I'm not really sure. I haven't played it. But
knowing people that work in that industry, like, man, how sad it'd be, like, see all that work just like,
dude, and I've been playing through 2. This is seriously one of the best games I've played in a while. Like, it totally holds up. It is so
you can download
good.
that right there for free. Damn, how big is it? Probably not big at all.
2 is like 1.5 gigs, I believe. Yeah, it's very good. I highly recommend 2. I couldn't get 1 to fucking work. Project Jack, I'm sure works just fine. And this has updates for higher resolutions and things like that.
Damn. Because so is it the fan community who did the updates and shit?
Yeah. They're the ones that are making this happen because you can't fucking buy the game on any storefronts. Awesome. Yeah, it is. It's fucking cool. So, NOLFrevival.tk. Check it out. I really recommend 2. I love 2. Boom.
Nerds. Boom, boom.
Nerds.
Oh, man. I clicked on the link and there's a lot of music going on.
Oh, no. No.
All right, yeah, moving along.
Yeah, that wasn't the company I was thinking of. It's I don't know. Maybe the game was Monolith or something.
Mystic with small town news.
All right, so this is a little like mini series documentary thing on HBO Max, right? It's called Small Town News. It's about a news station, an independent news station in Pahrump, Nevada.
Pahrump.
Nice.
Like that.
Right. It's like 90 miles outside of Vegas. And it's like tiny as shit. I mean, they got like 6 employees. You know what I'm saying? And it's almost to the point like you're watching The Office. But this is real. And it's fucking weird to watch because these people, like I don't know for sure, but I think the news director is doing whippets at her fucking desk in one episode and shit.
Well, I mean, what do you call it? Population of the town?
It's unincorporated.
It looks sparse.
Where is this town?
Oh,
it's outside of Vegas, 90 miles outside of Vegas. It's unincorporated. They estimated it at around 38,000, but there's no there's no government.
Right. Oh, it's a show.
Yeah, this is like a documentary about this news station.
In Pahrump, bro.
Yeah,
Nevada. Fucking crazy. It's because you're watching it and like it's like, dude, it's like you're watching an episode of The Office. I swear to God, but it's real.
Yeah, this looks pretty good.
Where do you watch this at? Stream it
on HBO Max.
HBO.
But they were like this fucking the video editor that they had. He was like the classic, just straight dork, right? Like he's like we did a show like there was horses that were getting out in this farm, and then a couple weeks later somebody like hit a horse with their car, and then so I put like a white flash in between, and then went back to that story to like show people that happened. So like it was probably that farm's fault or something, and that's how I get my creativity out. Like, because he put a white flash in between 2 video, you know what I mean? In between, like he was, and then he's like, I'm hoping to save up enough money to like go see my girlfriend. She lives in Norway. Her name's Rose. Like, dude, and I'm watching this. I'm like, is this fucking serious? Is this guy?
Yeah, it
serious?
sounds like Best in Show.
Yes, exactly.
Those people who made
That's
those
what you're watching. Yeah,
mockumentary.
Like a mockumentary, but this is fucking real. That's a real station. I looked it up.
Wow.
Right.
He looked it up, and it's on the internet, so it's got to be real.
Yeah, gotta be, obviously. Anyway, check it out. It's great.
Cool.
Ashtray.
Oh yeah, I'm hosting this shit. You know why there's a pause? Because under Teddy it says nothing.
Okay, well you could say that, and I'll say what's sexy. The school's back in.
Has it started already?
Yeah,
get the kid back in there.
God damn.
Yeah. Yep.
So does your kid have to wear a mask?
Probably not.
They do actually. They had a meeting at the Williamson County School Board Administration Building here in my county, which is gonna be my fuck as you think. Actually, the kids they started wearing masks today. The meeting was Monday. They started wearing masks today, and then but they're only wearing them since September 21st, which is just weird.
Right, that is weird. Because the pandemic's just going to stop.
September 22nd.
Right? Like that's its expiration date or what? Good.
So, yeah.
Well, that's adorable. Moving along. Ashtray's badass weekend. So started out with Saturday DJing my longtime friend, Chris Mystic's wedding. We were supposed to do it a year ago, the Old Sugar Distillery here in town, and then the COVID, we were wrenching that. But they already paid me, so it's like, well, let's just do it next year. Finally got it to happen. It was a good time to basically I've known him since my first year at college. And I don't know, it's just nice to throw a good party for an old friend, and then have him, his wife and all their friends, unsolicited praise. I mean, that's the only reason I'm still doing this, is because, for as much as I have a bad self-esteem, I do good work, and then people come up and tell me how awesome I am, which helps.
Wait. You have bad self-esteem?
Fuck yeah. Why do you think I take antidepressants? I mean, if I had good self-esteem.
I didn't know you took antidepressants. I just knew you did a lot of drugs.
Oh, you didn't know I do antidepressants? Oh, yeah.
No, I don't know your
that.
I know you
antidepressants, aka cocaine.
Yeah, no. The
I know you survived cancer and you did drugs. That's what I knew about your medical history. That is it.
Let's break it down, man.
And you can't have kids.
Let's get the last four of the social.
Yeah. That's what I know about you. So I know. See now, so now we're gonna get some hugs in when you come, bro.
Now I got No, I mean I submitted myself to therapy when I had my quarter life crisis. I thought
we're gonna
shared many stories about that.
All right.
The anyways though, but to have this wedding go off without a hitch, and fucking good food from Beef Butter Barbecue here in town.
Beef Butter Barbecue. God damn, that's a good fucking name.
Yep. It's delicious. And then going back to their place afterwards with the rest of the wedding party, hang around the fire pit.
Was it called Beef Butter Barbecue?
Beef Butter Barbecue, yeah. It's here on the north side. It's been here for, gosh, I want to say it's got to be going on 3, 4, or 5 years, maybe. I only recently tried it, but you hear enough people on Reddit and shit singing its praise. They catered it. It was full pulled, I think it was pulled pork and barbecued chicken with their homemade potato salad. That's what I'm thinking of. Anyways, the meal aside, it's just awesome to throw that. And then the next day, running super low on sleep and behind, but who rolls into the joint? Oracle. All the way from Providence. Coming into the Baldwin Street Grill right as I'm starting the meat raffle. So, yeah, Oracle, what'd you think of the meat raffle? I talk about this on here. Everybody just thinks it sounds like a weird fucking sausage party orgy. But how'd it feel?
Okay, so here's the meat raffle. It's a bunch of drunk ass people that you pay a couple bucks or whatever to get a stick that you can beat around and fucking yell at each other, and then you don't have to do anything other than that, and you can win prizes. So it was
you
a lot
gotta pay
of
attention to your
fun.
number.
Okay, you got to be able to look at a number and say 24.
Well, there are people.
So wait, does each stick have the number on it? Where do you get the number from?
Each stick has a number on it.
Oh, okay.
So it's a lot of fun. Right. It was a ton of fun. I won some fucking pretzels. Got to watch a bunch of other drunk asses do drunk ass things, and yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah. And it was at the same time too. My dad rolled in, so that's why Oracle got to see that whole fucking unicycle thing. But
God, we get it. He loves you, dude.
I know, right? Hey, I got to keep paying homage.
It's dad's like a vagrant. He just rode in on us, and I was in Dubuque meeting him, and I was like, "Hey, my dad's here." I'm like,
Dad got me
Christ.
a fucking carton of cigarettes and a smack in the mouth.
So yeah, it was fun to have Oracle at the meat raffle. Get some fucking prizes, and yeah, it was. I think you got some lucky shots too, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
No.
There were some lucky ass people there. I don't know if they were buying.
Okay, we'll talk about it.
Buying a bunch of sticks or what?
Yeah, sometimes the people who buy, if you buy 3 or 4 at a time, you get pretty lucky. The thing is, after the first round or after a round is done, come around and collect all the sticks, and then go around and sell them all again, and do the next round. So fun times. You got Mystic. Put your RoboCop boop on. You can come on over to Madison. I know you never will, but
leave him alone about the RoboCop boop, bro. I mean, you got to stop picking up a boy.
There's no need to bring.
There's no need for that shit. There's no need for it.
That's insensitive, and it was me just trying to make a jab at your infirmities.
20 seconds to comply.
It's a low blow.
How come they're not making more RoboCop movies? What the fuck?
Because they sucked. That's how. That's why.
Did they make it?
I like that last one wasn't bad, was it?
First, right? They didn't make a RoboCop 2.
Yeah, the remake was good.
I like the remake, but they didn't make a second after that. No, they didn't.
That's some fucking bullshit. They fucking make remakes of it. They make remakes. They don't even change the names of movies that it's just Suicide Squad.
Calm down, bro.
It's fucking bullshit. Where the fuck is RoboCop, dude?
They make remakes within like 5 or 6 years.
Right.
Yeah.
We need RoboCop.
It's coming.
It's a reboot.
It's coming. It's gonna be a woke reboot. He's gonna be a gay cop. He's gonna be a gay RoboCop.
Gay RoboCop.
Not gender compliant.
Yes.
He's gonna be rainbow painted.
Is his husband isn't sure how to handle his RoboCop.
Yeah.
That he's left with.
There's gotta be a porn called RoboCop. There's gotta be.
You're right. It's too obvious.
Got to be.
Oh man.
All right. We'll move along to fuck what you think time. Oracle, Madison Shakedown. Oh, this is a good story.
So
who did y'all shake down in Madison? What the fuck did he talk you into?
All right. So I had to drive like 3 hours to get to Madison. And it was storming like a motherfucker as I was driving. A little stressful, not too bad though. And I've been to Baldwin Street Grill. That's where the meat raffle was, so I knew where to go. And I go down the main street. I see there's this bike with like one of those kid carriers behind it on East Washington, and I pull in front of it, park my car, and I get out. And I notice the bike is parked next to my car, and I thought, oh, maybe this guy owns this house here, like he lives here. And I just, I looked and checked to make sure I wasn't parked in front of a driveway or anything, and I wasn't. And this dude is standing there. He's like, hey, man, can you come over here for a second? I'm like, sure, what's up? Just got out of the car. I had fucking been in Madison for like 5 seconds. And he's like, hey, you got a cigarette? And I'm like, no, dude, I don't fucking smoke, man. And he's like, whoa, wait. You got like $3.75, man, so I could buy some cigarettes. I'm like, no, I don't. I'm like, hey, sorry, but good luck. to you. And then this fucker pulls a baseball bat out.
Shut up.
Yes. Dude,
like from behind himself, like a fucking ninja turtle?
Like a ninja turtle pulls a baseball bat out, and he's like, well, you can get the fuck out of my face then. So then I get into his face. I'm like, hey,
Really?
are we gonna have a problem here?
Well, yeah, if somebody was swinging bad at you, you want to be on the inside of him.
You want to get close to him.
You want to be as close to him as you can.
Yeah. You know, when I walked up to him, I was about a foot taller than he was. And I'm like, you need me to fucking kick your ass or what? Like, what's the deal here? And he's like, man, you don't know anything about me. You don't know anything that I've been through or whatever. I'm like, dude, first of all, you don't know anything about me. And also, what the fuck am I?
For fun, bitch.
What am I supposed to? How am I supposed to interpret you pulling out a fucking baseball bat?
Yeah.
After you fucking asked
he said, "Get the fuck out of my face."
Yeah, he's like, "You can get the fuck out of my face now." And I'm just like, fuck you, man. And then finally, he just broke contact. He's just like, oh, whatever, man. Blah blah blah. So I went back. I went over to the bar, and like before I went around the corner, I like went around, looked at him, and I fucking pointed at him. And
oh yeah, you said that.
Yeah,
corner. He lives like right at the big intersection there, Baldwin.
Yeah,
Oracle walks around the corner, speaks back,
and then I. Go in. I was in for like 20 minutes because then I was thinking, I'm like, man, is this motherfucker? Did he smash up my windows?
Yeah, he's gonna take that bat to your car. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, did he take that bat to your car, bro?
He knew, bro. He knew better than to fucking bring that trouble down on his head. So, nobody was injured. Nothing happened. Maybe he got a little bit of a lesson. I got my
probably not. I think though, from your description.
Mm-hmm.
Is the same guy? Did I share that story?
Yeah,
getting axed by the homeless people. I mean, I know I told you, but did I share that in a podcast episode?
No, I don't think so.
This late night at the bar.
Don't have to share it now.
Well, basically, it's the same guy who just tried to sell me a bike light, and we're like, no, man. And then he's like insisting on giving. After telling enough stories, I gave him $5, and he then was like, I owe you something. And he came back with an Axe body spray and just fumigated me with it without even asking. Just like, this is for you. And it's like, got the dollar store reduced thing, like $1.99. It's like, it's still here to this day.
It burns a little, thanks.
Yeah, right?
So the thing
he
is,
wasn't menacing that night.
The thing is, though, okay, I don't have a whatever if you're fucking homeless or whatever, but people, how many times has he done this shit? Like where he thinks, so I'm 6'3", 205 pounds. I'm not a small person, right?
Nope.
What made him think that it was
drop you like a fucking bad habit, bro?
What would make him think that it was a good idea to fucking pull that bat out on me? Like for him to have that idea, he has done this before.
Oh yeah, probably his idea comes from being in Madison, where there are a lot of pussies and pushovers.
Right.
Like, oh geez, he's got a bat. Like
right. Is it just fucking? Don't let it slide. Start pissing on him.
Should have headbutted him.
Yeah, right.
Pulling Mystic, just crack his ass right there.
Right.
Right when he starts pulling that bat out, just fucking crack.
Wham.
Drop, motherfucker.
Then you pick up his bat and he said, he used to call me Crazy Joe, but now he can call me Batman.
No, I would have fucking pulled out a pocket knife as bat and marked a fucking notch and been like, this one's you crazy fucking cunt. Crush his skull so it's the last thing he fucking.
Jeez.
That's right. Hey, he almost went to prison once. He'll do it again.
Actually, it's from Gangs in New York.
Yeah, Gangs in New York. After he won the election.
You smug Irish prick.
Ah, yes. Remember now. All right, moving along. Mystic, Woodstock 99. Fuck white people.
So I watched the Woodstock 99 documentary, which is also on HBO. It's like 2 hours. Like, I knew it had occurred. You know what I'm saying? My friend had like the pay-per-view. And I knew it was like, you know.
It was on pay-per-view? I forgot that.
Oh yeah, it was a money, it was a whole money thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I never really knew how many white kids were there.
Oh yeah.
Like, that's all it was like 18 to 23-year-old white kids, right?
Yeah.
Girls and guys. And it's so fucking crazy to see. But the whole time I'm thinking, like, man, kids are pussies. Because, like, even though it was, like, crazy and out of control, like, 2 people died. You know what I'm saying?
Only 2 people died, even though nobody died.
The one that Metallica and Pantera played at, that Pantera has the video for, where they're playing in Moscow, 53 people died at that.
That's also
you know
Moscow.
Yeah, that's Russia, man. They fucking take that shit seriously.
53 people died. Is this like a Metalocalypse shit type shit?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So is there actual video of that concert?
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah.
It was my fucking when we talked about the music video.
1.2
Dude,
million
it was
people
insane. It was after
People
the wall
just, like,
came down.
Stampeded, probably.
Yeah, and the fucking police were fucking beating them with fucking batons.
Shit, yeah, that's probably what it was. The cops probably beat the fuck, killed most of them. But
it was fucking awesome.
Yeah, so this documentary, it was cool to see. It was very nostalgic because I was in '99. I was 20. At this time, I was 20. But yeah, it would have been. But anyway, and one of the funny things I thought too was they even mentioned it in the documentary. DMX played, right? And he played that song where he's like, "My nigga," and like they say it back. So there's 300,000 white kids screaming that back at DMX. He's in control of every single one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like they were loving that shit. And it's just so fucking surreal that, like, and that's the only time in history that I think 300,000 white kids have ever been given fucking, you know, permission kind of to say that. And DMX knew it too. You know what I mean? He knew they were going to yell it back.
Yeah. Right. Although I always believe in the context of, like, you're singing along at a concert. Like, I'm not going to censor myself.
Yeah, who was that called somebody out and like he had him up on stage and then he
Kendrick Lamar, which is like I really like Kendrick Lamar, but he pulled up a white girl and then like asked, like, made a point of saying, like, sing along.
Oh right.
And you know, so she sang along and said the N-word, and then he like pointed out that, like, no, you can't say that, and just like imagine being that poor dumb white girl.
Dude, that's fucking dick, man.
Yeah, that's a dick move.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the thing is, white high school boys have been singing along and saying the N-word since, you know, the 80s.
Fuck yeah, they have, dude.
With hip hop, you know, because there's been people who've been into hip hop.
They have, in the comfort of their cars,
all
not
from
away
the
from
beginning.
black people.
Right.
Or in the showers, away from black people.
So the best part
or
of the
in their
documentary,
house,
though,
away from black people.
Best part of the documentary is Dave Mustaine. First off, actually, I didn't know that Limp Bizkit and the Red Hot Chili Peppers were this big of assholes. But like when shit started to get out of control, fucking Limp Bizkit went out, and after they told him to go out there and calm shit down, he goes out and they started playing break stuff. Right? So then fast forward a day later, fucking everyone's lighting fucking fires and shit. And Red Hot Chili Peppers, they're like, hey, you got to go out there and calm shit down. They go out and play Fire by Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
So, like, dude, what the fuck? That's some bullshit. That's some grimy shit. But, first off,
yeah, they were playing to their crowd. Think about it.
So at the end of the documentary, they talk about how kind of like after that the labels kind of went downhill because of Napster and shit, you know.
Mm.
And then they talk about how Lars Ulrich was like bitching about Napster do you remember that shit when he was like,
oh yeah,
they're stealing our music and
right.
So like
Napster,
then they cut to Dave Mustaine. Dave Mustaine's like, yeah, I remember him complaining about that. I mean, I get it. You know, he probably doesn't have a lot of money. If he's like, does Lars have a lot of money? I don't know. Is he rich? And then like that's like the end. It just cuts because I'm like, oh my god, Dave Mustaine, even 67 fucking years old, still fucking with Metallica.
Oh, dude, yeah, he's got his radio show on Give Me Metal, and it is great because whenever he wants to fucking rip on somebody, he's just like, well, you know, I don't want to say anything, but and then he says it.
Isn't that real backhand?
Real subtle about it, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Real subtle.
I don't want to say anything.
Yeah.
Who throws the shoe?
All right, moving along to Ashtray with Amazon Prime effect on local business. I don't know. Well, let's hear. Teddy, you work for local business, right? Bar manager.
Yeah, but I don't. But I sell pizzas and beer. I don't fucking. Amazon can't prime my shit, so I don't really have a.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. The Amazon Prime effect, anyways. Maybe it's just my business, or because it's a sign shop. It just seems like now, like everybody expects, like, oh, what do you mean you can't have that done tomorrow? Like, we have to order those parts.
They have I get what you're saying. They're fucking up your timetable with people want everything immediately.
Yeah, it's just that thing where God, like today we had like my boss is saying, like, gosh, he's like, of course now my frustrations all just feel racist because I have 4 different black women from different jobs calling me all day trying to get me to like take pictures of their stuff.
Did you yell, nigga, after you got on the phone with him in the comfort of your job with black people?
Yep. I was like, hey, no, I'm just singing along.
Did you put on some DMX with it, and every time it came across,
DMX,
there it is.
I did.
I'm singing along. I'm playing along
with me, baby.
Yeah. There's no black people. I'm safe. I'm safe. Is that how
the thing is though, like they weren't the only ones, but there was literally though there were 2 black women with both names began with Q, and both of their jobs were like due at the same time. You know, one's like a memorial for their friend who died, and the other one was like a fashion brand that they're trying to start. That's one word of advice to anyone out there who wants to start their own T-shirt brand. You're not going to make any money for paying a T-shirt, printing shop to make them for you.
You got to make them yourself.
Exactly. But yeah, just everyone thinks like, oh yeah, what do you mean it's going to take that long? And also they think like we just have a warehouse like Amazon where it's like, oh yeah, we got all those parts right here. What do you mean that's not in stock? Have you been not paying attention to the fucking world economy right now? There's a big supply chain issue and a lot of things. Fuck. Anyways, that's my fucking thing. Moving along to Teddy. Crazy ass crackers.
Crazy ass crackers. Okay, so like I said earlier, we were talking about earlier about the school thing. Yeah, we had to wear masks. Stephanie put in here. They say they're rethinking that September 21st deadline for taking the masks off. So we had our little meeting here at the thing. I didn't go. I've got some friends who were on Facebook like, hey, please come, and brought their families and things. Apparently got out of hand. They were there's video of like the doctors trying to leave and shit, and they're like,
that
we know
link
who
that
you are.
You sent?
We know who you are.
Yeah, put that up there, Oracle.
No, you got to go down to the bottom of it to get the thing. I hope it's the right link. I'm high as fuck right now.
It's in our regular feed, not our outline.
What am I looking for here?
Where he said
with
like
this cop is like
no, it's fine.
Civility Williamson County Schools.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I don't know if there's a video there. I remember sharing it, but
Incivility.
Okay, hold on. Let me share this shit.
yeah, it's well, this is the cop telling people to calm down.
Calm down.
They were. I mean, but it's it's
Get
kind
out
of
of here, bug.
Okay, we are here away from our families. Some of us is on a 17, almost an 18-hour day, and that's me.
Look at all those masks.
So I'm here for y'all.
well, these are the parents that get masks. Yeah, it gets masks.
I know.
So I mean, it's like I said, I'm high as fuck. Leave me alone. My fucking thing is the fact that this shit's get out. It's like mass people yelling at non-mask.
This is your school, or is your neighbor, or is your town? Like
this is my county.
Look at that fucking mohawk that kid has.
That mohawk's epic.
I missed it. Oh yeah, damn.
Protect all of us. Are the police protect all of us? Yes, they are.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of punk rockers like fuck that mask shit.
What is it? It looks like I keep saluting.
Yeah, right. He's like, yeah, let's.
Oh god, yeah, Heil Hitler.
Heil Hitler.
Heil Hitler. That's right, and he's bald too. That's what I say. If you're bald, you gotta smile a lot, so people don't think you're skinny.
Liberty.
I just thought it was just kind of. This is just. I just thought it was all retarded. This is fucking.
What the fuck are they? What is going on?
Okay, so they were voting on whether they should have masks back in. If the kids should be wearing masks in schools. That's what it was
why
for.
were the police involved with this?
To keep them from fucking tearing them apart.
It got out of hand.
You can definitely tell they're agitated.
There were people escorted from the inside of the building. And then as doctors and stuff were leaving, people were fucking with them. It got out of hand. That's why the cops were there. And that's why
basically ended the meeting early. I take it.
I mean, I know. I live in a Republican bubble, and that's one of the reasons I got my guns, because I'm like only black guy on the block, and all my crazy white neighbors got guns.
Right, you got at least that one.
So I was like, you know what, we gonna be gathering up shit. Like,
can't beat them, join them.
Really? So it's
your katana blades ain't gonna help.
I thought I was safer from the crazy crackers for a little bit longer.
Well,
but it seems like they've come up with this.
Yeah, I know here at Marshfield Clinic, because they just told them that all medical facilities, you need to have be wearing a mask, and which makes a lot of fucking sense if you work for a goddamn clinic. And there were like 100 people picketing outside of the Marshfield Clinic today. 100 employees.
Employees of the clinic picketing?
Employees of the clinic.
Yeah, oh yeah. It's happening all over. In Houston, I saw it.
The nurses and shit?
The nurses and shit.
Fucking ignorant, dumb motherfuckers.
Fucking, this is the most ignorant thing I've ever heard.
You're a nurse. Right. Like, nurses wear those masks.
You should know better than anybody.
Right.
That you should fucking be vaccinated and wearing masks.
No, because they got their training through fucking ITTtech.com or whatever.
Right.
Like some shitty Phoenix Plus University.
I get my second dose the 15th.
Oh, so that's right. Sunday. I forgot you just finally got on the vaccine train.
Only reason I got on the vaccine train is because I'm leaving to go to Jamaica for my honeymoon. That is the only reason. And if I get these two fucking shots,
you get these two shots, and you don't have a problem.
And they shut down travel and shit. I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
I swear to God.
I hope they do. I hope they shut it down on the 16th.
Just on the 16th, yeah. You get these two shots, and you go travel. You don't have any problems with the shots. Come back. Is that going to change your mind at all about the vaccine? Or you still be like, oh, I wouldn't have got that thing, but like, fuck, what are you more afraid of?
Don't you have to wait 3 weeks after your second dose to travel?
Supposed to, yeah.
Is it that long?
It was 2 weeks. 14 days it was supposed to be.
When are you leaving for your honeymoon?
Shut your mouth. We need this.
The 29th. 29th.
So you're leaving exactly 14 days later.
It'll be fucking fine.
Hey, it's just,
I know it'll be fine.
You don't turn into a zombie till 21 days.
Exactly. So it'll be right down there.
Like I said, like 98% survivability rate. I mean, I'll take them chances any day.
Man, the thing I just had an argument with someone too, or something. You know what?
But the vaccine just I can still give it to other people even though I have the vaccine. I mean it's
you can get it, but you will not get nearly as sick if you have the vaccine.
I get that, but I can still give it to other people, and also the Delta. It doesn't protect against the Delta variant.
Well, yes, it does. I guess then what's the argument or what's the counter to be like? Well, I can still give it to people even though I won't die. Like, what's the benefit then of not getting it? You know?
Right. No, if you get the Delta variant, you will get less sick. If you get the Delta variant,
you're not gonna die.
Right.
Okay.
The thing I think is like, you just gotta ask people like, what are you more afraid of, the virus or the fucking vaccine?
I'm not afraid of either, bro. I just don't understand why I fucking have to get
afraid no ghost.
I mean, shit. I mean, I'm telling you, like in 20 years, we're gonna be sitting here eating a TV dinner, our space TV dinner, and it's like, have you or any of your family been taking the Pfizer COVID vaccine?
You take the mRNA boogeyman vaccine?
These COVID vaccines will be the least of our worries in 20 years.
Yeah, exactly. All right, that time. In all seriousness. Go fuck yourself, soap on a rope. That's our show. We're going to be here Wednesday.
It's not his fault. You can't hold on to it in prison.
Night. We're going to be here every Wednesday or Thursday night, 10 p.m. Central. Make sure you join the conversation at the RedEyeReport.com or Facebook.com/RedEyeReport. You can also twiddle us, maybe. Do we do that anymore? Like us, share us, or fuck us? Because we're down for whatever. I'm the Ashtray.
I'm Oracle.
I'm Mystic.
Oh, I'll wait you. I'll wait your RoboCop leg ass out for now. I'm Teddy, and as Stephanie said, you shut your mouth, Mystic, because we need this trip.
God damn it! Talking about? Shut my mouth.
When you're talking about
they shut. I've got insurance on it, so if they shut down we can't go to Jamaica. We'll go. I'll go somewhere else in the United States. Let's go to Hawaii or something.
Yeah, never been there. Have you been to Hawaii?
Never been to Hawaii.
Me neither.
Nice.
But it's in the US,
been to Hawaii, motherfucker?
Yo, mama.